Hello guys, welcome back to Tip Top English House. My name is Precious, your Tip Top English tutor, your ESL plug. So guys, I just want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking my videos on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I just want to say thank you for all the support that you've been showing me, and thank you for responding. The interaction on the videos is awesome. I love it, and I just love exchanging information with other people who know more things, who know better. So because that way we are able to help each other and to get the information to more people out there. So as you can see the title on today's video, I want to talk about countries that hire South Africans and non-native English speakers as ESL teachers rather, without a bachelor's degree. So as we have seen on my TikTok, most people are asking that we want to teach outside of South Africa or outside of Africa, but we don't have bachelor's degrees. Where do we go? So because me, I love you guys, I went all out and I compiled some information of some countries that do hire non-native speakers and people without bachelor's degree. Okay, so let's get rolling. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the videos with your friends, because as you like the videos, more people get to see it on YouTube, more people get to bump, not bump, more people get to come across the videos when they are searching things about ESL. So keep the likes coming, keep sharing guys. So yes, let me not waste a lot of time because now I'm busy rambling. So before we start, I want us to know that these countries do not pay as much as um, most Asian countries. When I say most Asian countries, I'm talking about South Korea, Thailand, and China, because those ones are seen to be paying more compared to the other countries that are offering ESL jobs. So just keep that in mind, and again, as you go through this video, just keep an open mind that there are different rules for different countries, different cultures, the way they operate things. So don't just choose a country because of the money. Also look at how they do their things, the cost of living in that country, the social life. Will you be able to survive in such a country? Because countries are really, really different from South Africa. The freedom that we have in South Africa, most countries don't have it. So don't put yourself in a situation where you're gonna feel trapped, or you feel like I can't be myself in this country, all those things. Okay, so just keep an open mind and do more research before you start with the application process. Even for native speakers who applying for China, South Korea, Thailand, UAE, I advise you to make more research about these countries. Don't just say, yay, there's a lot of money, I'm going where the money is. Check foreigner rights. How are they treating their foreigners? How will you be able to save when you are in that country? Do they allow you to save money out of the country? You know, those kind of things. So don't put yourself in a situation where you can't save, or you can't send money home, or you can't do anything. Basically, you are just in that country working and you're not doing anything for yourself or your parents or your family at home. Okay, so the first country is Cambodia. The requirements for Cambodia: you need a TOEFL certificate, you should be a native English speaker, and if you are not a native English speaker, you should be able to speak English to a native speaker level. So that means you should be fluent. You should be able to use different phrases and understand them, read English well, and speak it with a neutral accent, as they put it. I don't even know what that is, but yeah, that's what I hear most of the time. Not American accent, not British accent, but they say neutral accent. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so the working hours are 20 to 25 hours per week, and the salary is between 700 to 1000 USD. That's American dollars. So yes, and in rands is like 12,848 and 60 cents to 18,000 355 14 cents. So this is what you should expect to earn when you are working in Cambodia as an ESL teacher. And the type of visa that you are going to get is an ordinary or business visa, and they call it type E. So with Cambodia, what you do is that you have to start the application process when you are still in South Africa or in your own country. Then you are able to your employer will start the application process for you, the visa process for you. Then we have Costa Rica. Costa Rica, the requirements are the same. You need a TEFL certificate, be a native speaker. Even if you are a non-native speaker, you should be able to speak English at the level of a native English speaker. The working hours are the same with Cambodia, is 20 to 25 hours per week, and the average salary is around 700 to 900 US dollars. So in rands is around 12,848 rands 60 cents and 16,519 rands and 63 cents. Okay, and the type of visa that you'll be working under in Costa Rica is a tourist visa. So tourist visa lasts for 90 days, so you have to keep renewing. That means every 3 months you have to renew your tourist visa. And what I read on when I was doing my research, they say that when you have to renew your visa, you have to leave the country and come back. So they call it border hopping. So maybe let's say today is your last day on the visa, then you have to go to the nearest country and then hop back into Costa Rica to renew your tourist visa. So there's no way that you are going to get a working visa, right, or English teaching visa. Like in South Korea we have like E2 visas. So with Costa Rica you'll be working on a tourist visa, so over and over again you have to renew it. Then Spain, the requirements for Spain, you need a TEFL certificate. Unfortunately, they only hire English native speakers. Even if you don't have a degree, it's okay. So all these countries, you don't need a degree, okay? So the only bad thing that might happen is that maybe you are not an English native speaker, but then yeah, you only need a TEFL certificate and be fluent in English. With Spain, you have to be a native speaker, and you work as a contractor or private tutor. So when you work as a contractor or private tutor, it's like you're self-employed, so there are no specific hours. That means you can take as many students as you like and teach as many classes as you want. And their hiring season is January, September, October. This means this is the season where most students start looking for English tutors and those kind of things. And the amount of money that you can make as a contractor or private tutor is around 800 to 1,500 US dollars, and in South African rands is 14,684 rands 11 cents to 27,532 rands 71 cents. Okay, so keep it in mind. Don't go to Spain expecting to be hired into a school. Maybe it happens, but most of the time people work as contractors or private tutors. So when you go there, be ready to work. And again, you should keep in mind that if you work as a private tutor or a contractor, nobody is going to sponsor your effort, accommodation, or everything. So you are going to do everything by yourself. And I don't know which number it is, but we have Argentina. So requirements for Argentina is native English speakers need a TEFL certificate only. So if you are from South Africa, the USA, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, you only need a TEFL certificate. You don't need a bachelor's degree, so you only need a TEFL certificate. And again, if you are a non-English speaker, you have to be fluent in English to a level of English speakers. Okay, and the working hours are 20 to 25 hours per week, and the salary you should expect is between 600 to 1,100 US dollars, and in rands is 11,013 rands and 8 cents, I guess, and 20,000. Yes, 20,000, guys. So yeah, this is what you should expect. The salary is around these ranges. And again, you will be working on a tourist visa. This means again you have to do border hopping again. You have to keep renewing your tourist visa over and over again. So the hiring season are February to March and July to August, and you should keep in mind that the most important thing that you should know is that there is no airfare or housing support. So everything that you are going to do there, you are on your own. You have to pay everything all by yourself. And we have Mexico. So the requirements for Mexico, you need a TEFL certificate. Again, a TEFL certificate, guys, is a teaching English as a foreign language. So it's a certificate that allows you to teach English as a foreign language or as a second language. So you need it. Maybe get a certificate from 120 hours going upwards. It will help you a lot. So because they just give you a guideline on how to teach. Maybe you've never been a teacher before, you don't know how to teach or anything. So a TEFL certificate, TEFL course will equip you enough to be able to teach English as a foreign language or a second language. And you should be a native speaker. If you are not a native speaker, then you should be fluent in enough to a native speaker level. So working hours are 20 to 25 hours per week. The salary you should expect is between 500 to 800 US dollars, and in rent is between 9,000 to 14,000, around there. Okay, so the visa, the type of visa, you'll be having a work visa, which they call FM3 visa. So for Mexico, you have to do the application when you go in as on a tourist visa, right? Then when you are inside, when you have a job, then you can now switch to a work visa. This means that you are going to do your job hunting inside Mexico. You can't apply when you are outside Mexico. So the last one is Myanmar. I'm not sure if I'm saying it well, guys, forgive me. And this one is um, the requirements. They only need, you don't need a TOEFL certificate, but you should be an English native speaker, and if you are not, be fluent in English. Okay, and the salary you should expect is between 900 to 1,800 US dollars, which is between 16,000 to 33,000 when I made the conversions. But because of inflation, it might drop or it might go up. So yes, there's not much information on the internet about Myanmar, but it seems to be giving a good salary. So guys, just keep an open mind when you do this application. Do as much research as you want, know as much as you need to know. And another thing that I forgot to mention is that remember that they still hire people with bachelor's degree, and most of the time they'll still consider someone who has a bachelor's degree over someone who doesn't have. But then that doesn't write you off as someone who doesn't have a bachelor's degree. There is a chance, and a high chance of you being hired in these countries. So the competition in some countries might be hard, and in some countries might be just okay for you to just move in and start working. So again, do your own research. If guys, you know anything more that I didn't mention here, please comment or say something. Send me an email, tell me about the topics that you want me to talk about. Keep liking, don't forget to subscribe, like and share the videos. Thank you guys for watching, and bear in mind, most of the information I got from the International TEFL Academy, so you can visit their site to read more, because they also help people find jobs, more like an agency. So if you need more help, you can visit their website on the internet, and they will help you. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon. Bye.